Distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, Principal Secretary, Dr. Ouma Oluga, Principal Secretary Representative, Dr. Regina Ombam, esteemed investors, industry leaders, colleagues, partners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is both an honor and a responsibility to stand before you today at the Kenya or Africa MedExpo, a platform that represents innovation, trade, and the future of healthcare in our country and across the region. Allow me to start by expressing sincere appreciation to the government of Kenya, and in particular the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Trade for their visible presence and leadership and commitment to strengthening our healthcare ecosystem. Just a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to host a regional local manufacturing meeting. And it was wonderful to see the government make commitments, and I'm sure you're here to make similar commitments to that. And today, we want to see the intersection of science, policy, trade, and patient care witnessed. For us at the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya, our vision is anchored on Section 43(1)(a) of the Constitution that guarantees every person, every Kenyan, the right to the highest attainable standard of health. And it is not only an aspiration, it is not a suggestion, but it's a constitutional obligation. And within the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya, a body that represents over 5,000 pharmacists in Kenya, our mandate is to ensure that medicines and health products are safe, effective, of quality, and are used appropriately. And we work by saying that we work through 4 pillars that we name EPIC. That is education, policy, innovation, and collaboration. Through education, I know I can see a few partners from an education perspective. We actively engage in strengthening CPD frameworks, harmonization efforts, and building a workplace that has globally competent and locally responsive pharmacists. Policy, and this is where we stand strong, it is a sensitive, high-risk, life-impacting intervention area. And for us today, we want to talk about the healthcare professionals policy that is ongoing, which is a critical step towards attaining the highest attainable standards of care. We want to ensure that there's clarity of roles, uphold standards, protect patients, as well as enable a collaborative, multidisciplinary system that allows quality of healthcare and trade. Innovation is where we solve problems, and collaboration is where we must ensure that we are strengthening our engagements, local manufacturing, investments, supply chains, ethical market practices, technology transfers, as well as capacity building. And today, as we open our markets and attract investments, we want to ensure that we remain grounded on one truth, that quality is non-negotiable. Any substandard and falsified products, weak regulatory enforcement, and unclear professional roles do not just undermine systems, they do cost lives. And as the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya, we want to assure you that this is a market that you will come, you will thrive, you will invest, and you will also improve the quality of care for our patients. To the investors, Kenya is open for business, and I'm sure that's why the Ministry of Trade is here. Kenya is open for business, but Kenya is also committed to safe, ethical, and sustainable healthcare growth. To the government, your presence here really matters. Your continued leadership in policy, regulation, and system strengthening will define the success across this sector. To the Kenya and Africa MedExpo, we want to thank you for choosing Kenya as your destination to hold this important event. And we must move forward to ensure that everything we build, every partnership, every policy, every product advances the constitutional promise of the highest attainable standard of health for every Kenyan. Allow me, as I finish, to to extend a personal and an institutional invitation, the Pharmaceutical Society of Kenya is present today at booth 164A throughout this expo, and we invite all of you, our partners in government, our colleagues in healthcare, our investors, and our international delegates to visit, engage with us, and explore how we can work together to strengthen pharmaceutical care in Kenya and across the region. We are also looking forward to deeper engagements during our conference that will be taking place on the 24th to 26th of June 2026 this year at the Pride Inn in Mombasa, where we'll be hosting and participating in key discussions that shape the future of healthcare, policy, regulation, and practice. Your presence, support, your collaboration are not just welcome, but they are also essential. Thank you.